The king tide, the highest tide of the year, hit the seacoast around noontime today. NH1 meteorologist Ryan Breton was there watching the rising floodwaters.
In just a matter of minutes this morning, water flowed into the Back Bay neighborhoods of Hampton as the king tide reached its peak.
It comes up very, very quick. I mean, 1 minute you can look out and see a little tiny trickle, and then all of a sudden your whole front yard's just flooded.
Low-lying parts of the seacoast became inundated with water, well over a foot deep in places. Though this tide definitely caused some problems today, it brought lots of people outside to check it out. In Seabrook, the rising floodwaters did not stop some from getting around.
It's in our blood. We're out checking it out.
But lunch outside, certainly not a possibility today. At the shoreline, waves crashed into the North Beach seawall, but were not as intense as the waves during October's king tide, when a storm offshore caused even higher surf.
We heard it was a king tide today. This is supposed to be high tide, and we're disappointed. We thought there'd be water coming over, we'd be getting all wet.
But the scene was impressive enough to stop some who were out in the middle of their daily walk.
Whenever there's a storm out in the ocean, a few miles out, the waves are huge.
As the water recedes, homeowners in this neighborhood are looking ahead to the next high tide.
Every time we get a bad storm, it comes up. And sometimes you don't know the water's there.
In Hampton, Ryan Breton, NH1 News.